About 15 minutes ago, YouTube just moved a YouTube channel called MrGeast 2. And it was because I violated the terms several times through my live streams on that channel, and I think that was mostly because I, had background music playing. But just because I violated their standards and terms multiple times does not mean that they need to remove my channel for it. They could just keep giving me strikes. I'd be fine with that. And I would definitely want to stop, but removing my channel is a little far. Like, especially if you are serious about your channel. And so, I'm making a video about this because that channel was my second channel for this account. My main account was used. And I just think I think it's a little ridiculous why they would do that. Of course, I submitted an appeal, but it's just, they find this, they think that this is very upsetting news for me, which of course I find it. And like I said, if like one of my videos was a very bad violation, such as showing very bad, like very inappropriate content, such as nudity or, graphicness, I would have tolerated their removal of my YouTube channel. So they sent me an email of this, showing this, telling me that my channel, called MrGeast 2, was removed. But at the same time, they emailed me that my last live stream, my most recent one on that channel, was also removed. But they also expected me, or thought I was going to send out an appeal for them so that they can review it. So I just find it weird how they think that logically makes sense. But like, not just that, I'm just mostly upset about the fact that they think that it's okay that they think it's okay to delete my channel just because I violated a couple of their community guidelines that weren't even that serious, or basically like considered misdemeanors, I guess. And a felony in the guidelines would be like I said, inappropriate, very inappropriate content. I did not show anything inappropriate other than my messages on the social media Discord, which weren't even that inappropriate, if I'm being honest with you. I was just trying to make new friends on there, and I didn't say anything really wrong. Like, yeah, I didn't say, like, if I did, it would clearly be seen as a joke, and I didn't even say anything harmful in any way. I always said jokes like, I eat toes or something, like some that type of stuff. But I was also on a website, like Omegle, but it was Omegle TV, the newer version, and I was also on that monkey making friends app, which I didn't do anything. My camera and microphone were completely off, and I just kept scrolling through each and every person just to, have fun, find friends maybe. Because obviously, that's why I didn't have my, camera on and whatnot. Because I'd rather just chat them through the chat. But, anyways, the other reasons as to why it probably got removed or taken down, including my channel, was because I played a lot of constant music. And speaking of appeals, this to my appeal, this may sound stupid. I mean, I know you may not believe me when I say this, but the reason why my sorry, the reason why I could not change the music, which was, I think, one of the reasons why my my channel was removed. I could not turn the music off. The reason why was because this may sound really stupid, but there were bugs. There were bugs around my room, and I was a little bit of a pussy, if you made it. But it's hard to overcome those fears of flies and other really long-legged bugs. I'm not gonna get into detail of that, but it's still around from somewhere, and I overcame to make this video as an appeal and as my right to talk about like my seriousness of how I feel about what YouTube does for me, how they treat us, and I feel like it's a little unfair and kind of stupid. So I'm hoping YouTube accepts my appeal, obviously, and if they do, I will try not to commit this violation, violate them again, but I will definitely keep this video as one of my stick-ups, one of my like protections, the reason, like a supportive video, like a protection video of me being against that part of YouTube, because I know a lot of YouTubers do these types of videos, but yeah, just want to create this video as like a barrier for YouTube being a complete, like, unfair part of content creation, and I just feel like it's a little unfair. That's all. That's pretty much about it. So.